Royals shows proof of Meghan's plot in marriage with Harry, Duke dumbfounded in fear. The royal family has repeatedly ring alarm bells about Meghan's ambitions. Prince William allegedly clashed with Harry due to concerns about Meghan's spending in the months after the Sussexes stepped down from their positions as working members of the royal family, biographers have claimed. In their book, Royals at War, The Untold Story of Harry and Meghan's Shocking Split with the House of Windsor, royal biographers Dylan Howard and Andy Tillett claimed that Meghan's lavish spending was one of many issues that deepened the rift between William and Harry. They concluded that the Duchess forked out £478,920. Now Dylan Howard and Andy Tillett have claimed in their new book Royals at War that it is such splurges that led to a rift forming between Princes Harry and William. Meghan Markle showed an enormous amount of planning and ambition by marrying Prince Harry, a royal expert has claimed. Jonathan Saccardotti believes the Duchess of Sussex, 39, was well aware of the impact marrying a royal would have on her reputation and global exposure. But Mr. Saccardotti suggests most would say using the privileged position to an advantage is understandable. Speaking to Oprah Winfrey in March, Meghan said she had not extensively researched the royal family. She said about meeting them, "Thank God I didn't know a lot about the family. Thank God I hadn't researched. I would have been so in my head about it." Meghan also recalled Harry telling her she would be meeting Queen Elizabeth II for the first time. She described being asked by the Duke if she knew how to curtsy, telling Ms. Winfrey, "I thought genuinely that's what happens outside, I thought that was part of the fanfare, but I didn't think that's what happened inside. And I said but it's your grandmother," and he goes it's the Queen. Speaking to Sky News, Mr. Saccardotti opined about Meghan, "She grew up with high ambitions and started to reach them as an actress, putting in the work, obviously not a terribly successful actress in terms of being well known internationally. She then married Prince Harry and then she has become probably one of the most known or recognizable names in the world just by marrying somebody. I think that shows an enormous amount of planning and ambition. I don't mean to be totally unromantic, maybe she did fall in love with Harry, maybe their relationship is also one of partnership and love in that respect. But you don't marry into the royal family, I think, without knowing what it's going to do to your reputation and your exposure internationally. And then I think they've used that to their advantage, and, many would say it's their right." Harry and Meghan stepped back from royal duties in January 2021. They live in Montecito, California with children Archie, 2, and Lilibet Diana, who was born on June 4. Meghan Markle is reportedly the only one making the decisions and leaving Prince Harry completely vulnerable. The claim has been brought forward royal expert Tom Quinn during a chat in the Channel 5 documentary, Meghan at 50, The Climb to Power. There he was quoted saying, "Mrs. Simpson was a strong, dominant woman who gave Edward VIII everything his mother hadn't given him, he was vulnerable just as Harry is vulnerable. If a man who is not very decisive meets a very decisive woman or the other way around they often get on very well because one makes the decisions and the other one goes along with it. Meghan and Harry work because Harry is quite a vulnerable person who only lived in this gilded cage, he's not very worldly. Meghan makes things happen, Meghan makes the decisions. Even Harry said famously, what Meghan wants, Meghan gets, that says it all."